The Lagos traffic still hums outside when Nora Adeyemi unlocks the apartment and kicks off her flats. It's a humid Friday, the kind that curls hair and melts patience. Tossing her toad onto the sofa, she notices something glittering beneath the cushions, a bubble-gum pink, pearlescent lip gloss. Nora hasn't worn gloss since graduate school. The color clashes with her preference for earth-tone mattes that complement her deep brown complexion. Tiny clues collide in her mind: 3 recent late-night meetings, a fresh bergamot cedar cologne, the way Kola angled his phone screen away at dinner. She exhales slowly, no tantrum, no accusation. Instead, she slips the gloss into a Ziploc bag and photographs it on the Persian rug, evidence item number 1. When Kola breezes in, still laughing from a call with the guys, Nora is stirring peppers, practicing calm. Kola, loosening his tie, closed a monster deal today. End-of-month bonus will be mad. Nora, smiling fantastic. Later, while he showers, Nora googles the brand, luscious Lamy, shade flirty fuchsia. The name needles her memory. Lamy, a junior analyst who once pinged Kola on LinkedIn. She opens an encrypted cloud folder labeled Operation Crown and uploads the photograph, a flagged 78 Nigerian Naira 000 spot charge, and a note about the new cologne. That night, headphones on, she curates a Spotify playlist titled Calm Before the Crown. Afro-soul drifts through the dark while Kola snores. Winding her late grandmother's rose gold stopwatch, a ritual of resolve, Nora whispers, patience is power, and payday is coming. Saturday dawn spills gold across their duvet. As Kola hums in the shower, Nora scrolls Instagram. At Lamy luscious, dimples, walnut brown skin, unmistakable pink gloss, posts a robe selfie captioned self-care date night with my king cherry blossom dot. Nora forwards it to her lawyer friend Amaka with 3 locked emoji words, keeping receipts. Over Accra and Pap she probes. Nora saw a funny IG handle, Lamy. Cute. Kola laughs too quickly, she's just a friend. New on the team. Nora files the patronizing tone as evidence number 4. Driving to his mother's house, a notification flashes on Kola's dash-reflected screen, Lamy sparkling heart, miss you already. He flips the phone face down. Nora counts street vendors like calming breaths, 1, 2, 3. At lunch she sweet-talks him into lending the unlocked phone to cue high-life music. 2 discreet taps capture the heart emoji chat, airdrop to her laptop, evidence number 5. That evening, laptop glowing, Nora says quietly, I'll always respect the truth. Kola exhales, relieved, unaware her words are legal clauses he will soon default on. Before bed, she sets a countdown widget, D-Day, 24 days, 14 hours, 6 minutes. Thunder rolls over Lagos as she murmurs, rain washes surface dirt. I'm digging for bedrock. Nora becomes a silent algorithm. Dawn jogs fuel a mental spreadsheet, location tags, ATM withdrawals, Bolt receipts. Over smoothies she asks for the new Wi-Fi pin. Kola recites 1402, their anniversary, predictable. His banking password proves to be the digits reversed twice, 20412041. Engineers love symmetry. She messages cybersecurity was Ade. Nora, need metadata scraping, husband's cloud. Ade, girl, that's messy. Nora, mess was delivered to my doorstep. A few keystrokes later, she color codes a timeline, green for legitimate, red for suspect. Red clusters around Thursdays, Kola's risk committee nights. One Thursday she arrives at his office with a basket of Puff Puff, wearing a sunshine yellow dress. Inside, she meets Lamy, wearing Nora's robe earlier, now a slim office dress and pink gloss. Their handshake lasts just long enough for Nora to stick a tiny NFC tracker onto Lamy's phone case. Minutes later, her own phone pings, Lamy and Kola, Arte Bella Spa. That night AIDS Tool delivers geotagged voice notes. Baby, after payday we'll travel, Abuja first, then Dubai. She stores them under Operation Crown evidence voice, sips ice water, and notes at dawn's call to prayer, passwords change, patterns confess. Midweek thunderclouds brood above the city when Nora returns early. Unfamiliar laughter drifts through the hallway. Inside, Lamy stands barefoot, wrapped in Nora's monogrammed robe, suitcase by the stairs. Two champagne flutes glisten on the coffee table. Nora's favorite candle burns low. Nora, calmly finished work sooner than expected. And you are? Lami, bright but tense, Cola's colleague. Just between apartments, so he offered the guest room. Nora, how generous. To Cola, we'll discuss hospitality budgets later. For the next hour she records every trespass, the pink toothbrush beside hers, champagne corks in the sink, evidence #12-20. Dinner is coconut rice for 3. Mid-meal she installs a nanny cam and mic, the live feed saves to her phone. That night the cam shows Cola slipping into the guest room at 3 a.m., Jasmine clinging to his shirt. Nora, scrolling property listings for a post-divorce sanctuary, whispers, let the snake enter the garden, chopping the head becomes easier. Rain finally breaks, lightning briefly turning Lami's suitcase shadow into handcuffs. Nora resets her alarm and sleeps to the cleansing percussion of the storm. 10 days of whispered theatrics follow. Nora greets each dawn with piano music, fresh lilies, and breakfast for 3. Lami mistakes kindness for surrender, Cola mistakes quiet for compliance. Tuesday, Nora packs Cola's lunch with a post-it, good luck with the risk committee, love, N. Lami descends the stairs in Nora's silk blouse. Evidence number 29. After they leave, Nora calls real estate lawyer Thekla. Nora, how fast can you amend a lease? Thekla, eviction? Nora, knight to f6. Thekla, send the deed, I'll castle your king by Friday. Away go the papers, back come the nanny cam highlights, Cola massaging Lami's shoulders, Lami mocking Nora's old lady pajamas. She distills the clips into a 2-minute reel on a USB shaped like a golden crown. Her freelance UI/UX hustle swells her secret Zenith account, Nigerian Naira 4.8 million. She labels it Queen's War Chest. Thursday night, Cola and Lami nod off during a telenovela. Nora rehearses, she wheels 2 suitcases to the back door, tapes a photo of the lovers to one, whispers checkmate, then hides everything in the attic. Timing, she reminds herself, is the difference between thunder and lightning. Friday dinner, Lami grumbles about low water pressure. Nora, smiling temporary inconveniences for permanent improvement. Cola nods, oblivious to the double entendre. Saturday 1400 hours, her phone pings, Lami and Cola, Diamond Plaza Boutique. She watches their return on the security feed, shopping bags swinging. From her office she sips iced sobo, the queen surveying pawns. That evening she offers Lami palm wine. Nora, history applauds audacity, but fate keeps a ledger. Lami laughs uncertainly. Thunder returns overnight. Nora's checklist, Payday symphony, ticks into place. 1. Lease amended, heavy checkmark. 2. Joint fund transfer scheduled, 26th, 1500 hours. 3. Locks changed, 26th, 1700 hours. 4. Photo evidence printed, 26th, 1600 hours. 5. Spot alibi booked, 26th, 1800 hours. Thekla's email lands, lease updated. Night safely castled. Nora drifts to sleep as thunder growls, thinking, some mistake calm seas for shallow waters. Lightning will show them the depth. Sunday morning. Harmattan dust hangs in the sunlight like confetti nobody asked for. Nora savors the quiet before Cola and Lami wake, just the click-click of her manicured nails capturing screen after screen of their encrypted chats. She's in Cola's home office, a room he guards like the nuclear codes. But last night, while he snored, she used his own thumb to unlock the phone and discovered the shortcut, an autosync to a hidden Google Photos album called VIP. Now every sunrise brings new trophies to her cloud vault. Chat, 2:16 a.m. Lami sparkling heart, when the salary lands we'll upgrade the ring, right? Cola, promise. I'll pick something that screams queen. Lami sparkling heart, she won't suspect? Cola, Nora's a lamb. Payday will fix everything. Nora smirks. Lambs don't build war chests, she thinks, backing up the chat to Operation crown/receipts/ringupgrade.png. A floorboard creaks, Cola's footsteps. Nora slips out, airy as the citrus notes in his new cologne. In the hallway she bumps into Lami, freshly powdered, robe belt tightened just enough to stake territory. Lami, forcing cheer morning, Nora. Hope you don't mind, I borrowed your serum. Nora, warm of course. Sharing is caring. Just wait till you share the sidewalk, she adds silently. Breakfast is a staged tableau. Nora flips pancakes while a GoPro hidden in a plant pot streams 4K footage to Aid's encrypted server. Cola, kissing Lami's cheek, did you sleep okay? Lami, like royalty. Nora, placing plates, appropriate word. When they leave, Nora opens the pantry and pulls a shoebox labeled taxes. Inside, a pocket drive shaped like a chess queen. She plugs it in, syncs the morning footage, then whispers to the empty kitchen. Screenshots fade, videos go viral. Outside, thunder grumbles, a drumroll for Act 2. Nora's Uber glides onto Victoria Island. In the backseat she double-checks her disguise, oversized sunglasses, a ghillie scarf wrapped low. She's headed to Zenith Bank's boutique branch, a glass cube overlooking the lagoon, because paper trails matter. Inside, she meets Mr. Jacobs, a veteran manager with salt and pepper hair and a soft spot for meticulous planners. Jacobs, smiling Mrs. Adeyemi, the author of FinTech UX Secrets, right? Pleasure. Nora, please, call me Nora. I'm opening a sole signatory account. High yield, low noise. Jacobs, our Lagoon Sapphire tier. Minimum balance, 2 million Nigerian nairas. Nora, passes check will start with 5. While he photocopies IDs, Nora sets up automatic transfers. Every kobo from her freelance retainers will sail into Queen's war chest. She schedules a standing order, Nigerian Naira 750000 on the 26th, from their joint account to Lagoon Sapphire. The memo line, Wellspring Consulting, UX Audit. It will look like a business expense. Cola approved. Outside, she calls Ade. Nora, skeleton key installed. Sapphire account live. Ade, and Payday siphon? Nora, locked and loaded. Back home, Lami lounges on the sofa, Instagram live ing her soft life with Nora's throw pillows. Nora waves at the phone, the epitome of grace. Lami, muted, to followers, my king is spoiling me rotten. Nora, whisper, off mic, spoilage requires disposal. Later that night, Cola finds Nora calibrating their household budget on a shared spreadsheet. Cola, careless grin, don't stress the numbers, babe. After this month's commission we're set. Nora, tapping keys, I'm just ensuring everything lands where it should. He kisses her forehead, oblivious that every formula in that sheet masks a hidden column redirecting funds. When he leaves, she hovers over cell X26, the transfer trigger, then deletes the formula trail. A single comment remains, visible only to her. A crown is safer in a vault than on a clown. Monday dawn. Storm-soaked streets reflect neon as Nora steps into Amaka Alyamide and Partners. The lobby smells of leather and resolve. Amaka, 6 foot tall, lock swept into a bun, ushers Nora into a glass office. Amaka, your email said preemptive strike. What's the arsenal? Nora, places USB video, audio, finance. He moved a mistress in. I want a plan, not pity. Amaka plugs in the drive, thumbnails bloom like scandalous flowers. Amaka, low whistle, adultery, cohabitation, reckless spending. Lagos High Court loves tangible proof. Quick question, community property or soul? Nora, prenup? None. But I can trace 80% of assets to my designs and his salary. He's sloppy. Amaka, perfect. We'll file after payday, freeze joint holdings after you move the funds. Timing is queen. Amaka drafts 2 documents, a notice of lease amendment affirming Nora as sole occupant and a petition for divorce citing emotional distress. Amaka, signatures ready once you serve him, vacate the premises? Nora, he'll be the one vacating. I've secured the landlord. Amaka grins like a chess coach seeing checkmate 4 moves ahead. Back home, Nora updates Operation Crown/Strategy/Legal.md, adding 1. File petition, 26th at 12 o'clock. 2. Serve notice, 26th at 1800 hours, after locks changed. 3. Public statement, only if viral video leaks. That night, Kola brandishes flight brochures. Kola, baby, I might hit Dubai with a few team leads after payday. You should come. Nora, studies brochure deserts reveal mirages. I prefer the coast. Lami, peeking from the hallway, frowns, Dubai was her idea. At 2 a.m. Nora's phone buzzes, Ade sent you a file, Wi-Fi logs.txt. Every device Kola added, Lamabi_13, Lamabi_14. She smiles. Tomorrow she'll rename the network, Cheaters Be Gone, a future punchline already queued. The countdown reads D-Day, 6 days. Nora moves like an elegant ghost, prepping each arena. Arena 1, Finances. She dry runs the standing order, 1 Nigerian naira typed wrong could trigger alerts. She practices on dummy transfers, each lands perfectly in Sapphire, then reverses. Ade tests SMS interception, notifications will forward silently to her phone, leaving Kola blissfully unaware. Arena 2, Logistics. Locksmith Mr. Ojo arrives with brass cylinders and titanium bolts. Nora, install new locks on the 26th at 1700 hours sharp. Ojo, my pleasure. Precision is my tithe to the craft. Arena 3, Optics. Nora schedules a spa appointment, mani-pedi plus facial, at an uptown sanctuary, 1830 on D-Day. Her alibi will shimmer with cucumber water and jazz. Arena 4, Digital. She preloads 2 tweets and a TikTok draft labeled The Art of Elegance under fire. If the neighbor's livestream blows up, Nora's poised to reclaim the narrative. Meanwhile, Kola hums Wizkid as he checks their joint balance, 364,000 Nigerian nairas. Payday will bulk it, he boasts to Lami, who twirls a strand of wig hair like it's a countdown fuse. Evenings bring petty humiliations. Lami sends Nora on invisible wife errands. Lami, could you fetch my dry cleaning? The pink dress, you know the one. Nora, smiling of course. Anything to make you comfortable. She collects the dress, but first photographs the bill, charged to Kola's platinum card, and slides the slip into evidence/misuse. On the driveway, Kola sneaks a hand onto Lami's waist and whispers, 1 more week, baby, and everything's ours. Nora hears, thanks to a wireless lav mic pinned under the porch lantern. His words upload to the cloud, time-stamped 1907. Later, lightning flickers. Nora pours Zobo over ice that snaps like broken vows and murmurs, let him count coins, I'm counting consequences. Saturday, the 24th, 2 days till 0 hour. Lami hosts a ladies' healing brunch in Nora's marble-topped kitchen. For influencer friends arrive, ring lights first, humanity second. They wear pastels, Nora wears silence. She sets the table, gold chargers, crystal flutes, then retreats to the hallway where a concealed boom mic dangles from an air vent. Influencer number 1, giggling, sis, this house is goals. Manifestation works. Lami, swishing mimosa, manifestation and a man with a fat salary. Influencer number 2, but what of the wife? Lami, I roll her? She's like wall paint. You forget it's there. Cackles. Nora's fists tighten, but she keeps still. Ferragamo heels click to the fridge. Influencer number 3, you'll upgrade after payday, right? New crib? Lami, exactly. Once he wires that money, we bounce. She'll be stuck with her little design gigs. Nora's phone vibrates, a live transcript scrolling courtesy of Aid's voice-to-text pipeline. She saves the doc as kitchen hyenas.docs. She re-enters with a serene smile. Nora, more mimosas, ladies? Eyes dart. An awkward hush. Lami recovers first. Lami, Auntie Nora, you're a lifesaver. The shade in Auntie lands like a slap. Brunch ends in selfies. Nora offers to take the group photo. She frames them beneath the chandelier, Lami flashing the peace sign, oblivious that Nora's phone is on burst mode, capturing every mocking smirk. When guests leave, Nora begins cleanup. Lami scrolls Instagram, posting brunch goals with my tribe sparkling heart. Kola messages a heart eyes emoji. Soon Lami drifts upstairs for a nap. Alone, Nora loads the dishwasher, each plate a meditation drum. She imagines the eviction, clattering suitcase wheels, thunderous pleas. She breathes out calmly. Night blankets the house. Rain drums the roof. Upstairs, Lami's giggles seep through the ceiling, voice notes to a friend about Operation Bag Secure. Nora positions her phone over the vent, the audio pulses green, recording. Downstairs, Kola pours scotch and offers Nora a glass. Kola, stressful week. Cheers to easy days ahead. Nora, toasts to clarity. Kola, leaning in, you've been amazing with Lami around. She needed a place. Nora, measured hospitality is an investment. Dividends come later. He laughs, missing the double meaning. They sip in silence while thunder rumbles a prophecy. Midnight. The house sleeps, except Nora. She tiptoes into the kitchen, retrieves the crystal flutes used at brunch, wipes away fingerprints with a silk cloth, then tucks them into a gift bag labeled parting favors. Next she prints 8 full-color photos, Lami draped over Kola, the ring upgrade chat, brunch mockery transcript. She slides each into a laminated sleeve, then stacks them beside 2 Samsonite suitcases in the attic staging area. Finally, she opens the countdown widget, 1 day 23 hours 11 minutes. Her pulse stays steady. Storms sound loudest to those without umbrellas, she writes in her journal. I designed mine months ago. She closes the book, locks the attic, and lets the rain rock her to sleep, knowing the next dawn ushers in the last full day before the crown returns to its rightful queen. May 26th, 09:15 a.m., D-Day. Fresh sunlight slants through the curtains when Nora hears the gate bell. Mr. Salami Ajayi, the building's septuagenarian landlord, stands outside in a starched white agbada, cane tucked beneath one arm. Nora, opening the gate. Papa Ajayi, e caro. Ajayi smiles. Good morning, my dear tenant-turned-daughter. Shall we talk business? Scene cut, veranda table, 2 steaming mugs of ginger tea, an envelope between them. Nora slides a new 1-year lease across. Kola's name is gone, only hers appears beside a tidy lawyer's seal. Ajayi, I won't lie, your husband tried to renew last week. But he hasn't paid a dime toward repairs since January. Nora, softly, I have, and I will continue. Full year, 6 months rent up front. She produces a Zenith Bank draft. Ajayi's eyes widen. Ajayi, EEO, thank you. The house is yours. He signs. Nora countersigns. 2 witnesses, his driver and Nora's neighbor, Madame Beezy, add flourishes. A legal messenger from a Marcus firm photographs the exchange and hands Ajayi a small recording device. Messenger, for your records. Protects all parties. Nora copies the signed lease to a slim red folder marked Castle Incomplete. Just then, Kola's voice booms from upstairs. He's video gaming in pajama shorts, unaware the castle no longer has a king. Ajayi's brow furrows. Ajayi, quiet, he will not like this. Nora, steady, when a man gambles his house, the table decides the odds. As Ajayi departs, Nora slips him a flash drive, a video montage of Kola and Lami cohabiting. Nora, if there's pushback, this proves breach of residential morality clause. Ajayi nods, pockets the evidence, and totters to his car. Off-screen, thunder rumbles, far yet inevitable. Before noon, Nora emails scanned copies of the new lease to Ade, Amaka, and Mr. Ojo the locksmith with one subject line, key change go. The doorbell rings again, this time it's a flower delivery, white orchids from the spa she'll visit tonight. She tucks the card, to new beginnings, into her journal, flips to today's checklist, and ticks 11 a.m., seal lease. 11:58 a.m. Kola's work phone buzzes on the hallway console, one Nigerian naira 200,000 credit alert. Nora hears it first. She pockets the phone, strides to the kitchen, and props it against the coffee maker so the security camera sees the pop-up clearly. Evidence number 47. Kola barrels downstairs. Kola, grinning babe. Commission just landed. Drinks on me tonight. Nora, handing phone congratulations, honey. She notes the timestamp, exactly 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Aid's script forwarded the same SMS to her sapphire line. Lami appears in a satin slip. Lami, light squeal payday vibes. Does it call for champagne? Kola, after I hit the bank. Nora offers toast and avocado, they wolf it down, talking travel plans, Dubai malls, Maldives huts. Nora's smile never wavers, but the microwave clock behind them blinks 12:15 like a countdown bomb. When they leave for the bank, Nora trails to the driveway. Nora, waving, text me if the queue's too long. They drive off. Nora pivots to the door camera, sees their car clear the street, exhales, and whispers, Phase 2. She opens her laptop, Aid's code already mirrored Kola's banking session. One click confirms the Sapphire transfer trigger, scheduled 1500 hours. She dials Amaka. Nora, salary confirmed. Freezing order queued? Amaka, judge's clerk expects the e-filing at noon sharp. Refresh your inbox. A PDF arrives, petition, Adeyemi vs. Adeyemi, adultery and emotional abuse. Nora e-signs, hits send, and the High Court's automated stamp pings back 12:29. She prints 2 copies, slides them into a blue envelope labeled Service, 1800 hours. Then she checks the living room clock, 12:32. Thunder rattles the windows, storm clouds gathering right on cue. 6:45 a.m., May 27th. Technically day +1, final calm. Nora wakes before dawn, prepares akamu parfaits, turkey bacon, and pineapple slices. She arranges them on a lacquer tray beside a single red rose and the note, to my forever partner, thank you for providing. Kola stirs as she enters. Nora, soft you work hard. Enjoy a gentle morning. Kola, stunned babe. You're spoiling me. He wolfs down 3 bites, pulls her onto the bed. She indulges 5 tender minutes, then rises, citing errands. Lami sleeps in the guest room, unaware a hidden speaker plays white noise to mask her footsteps. Cut to Nora's office, 8:10. She logs into the joint account, available balance 1 Nigerian naira 563,000. The standing order is grayed out, pending 1500 hours. She adds a secondary transfer, Nigerian naira 63000, to Ajayi for emergency plumbing, ensuring no overdraft flags. Back in the bedroom, Kola burps contentedly, scrolling property sites, he's googling penthouse rentals. Kola, calling out babe, imagine floor-to-ceiling views at Eco Atlantic. By Q4, we relocate. Nora, from doorway skies look clearer from solid ground. She gathers the breakfast tray, capturing another hidden camera angle, Kola kissing the rose, whispering, cheers to prosperity. Evidence number 52. Mid-morning lightning forks over the lagoon. Nora texts Mr. Ojo, confirms 1700 hours. He replies with a padlock emoji. At 11:45 she leaves for the spa, Hermes tote packed with divorce papers, new lease, spare keys, envelope for process server, her grandmother's stopwatch, red lipstick called Royal Claws. She pauses at the door, breathes in the cinnamon scent of freshly baked Deceit, and murmurs, breakfast feeds bodies, consequences feed legends. Victoria Island Spa, 1455. Nora reclines while a nail tech buffs her cuticles. Jazz floats overhead. Her smartwatch vibrates, T5 min. She tilts the screen away, sips cucumber water, applies Royal Claws lipstick, a Queen's Battle paint. 1500 hours, 03, a discreet chime and 1 Nigerian naira 200,000 debit alert, Adeyemi Joint Wellspring Consulting. She downloads the receipt PDF, tucks it into Operation Crown/Financial/Transfer Complete.pdf. 1501, Ade messages a tick emoji. 1502, Amaka files the export freezing order by email, tagging the bank's compliance officer. In a plush armchair, Nora FaceTimes Madame Beezy. Beezy, excited whisper, I'm on watch. They just pulled into the compound, storm faces on. Nora, keys fail in 2 hours. Record everything. Back at the house, Kola logs into his banking app. White text spirals, account frozen, contact branch. Kola, panicked what? Network glitch? Lami, we need those funds for flight bookings. Nora's nanny cam catches Lami pacing, pink gloss faded, Kola smacks the router casing, clueless that Wi-Fi now reads, cheaters be gone. He curses, dials the bank, lands in hold music. Meanwhile, spa staff polish Nora's nails a deep maroon. She reviews the auto-post drafts, a poetic TikTok clip, her silhouette against rain-splattered glass, voiceover, elegance is silence sharpened into strategy. She schedules it for 1830. By 1600 hours she signs the credit card slip, thanks the therapist, and glides to the lobby where process server Kahind awaits. Kahind, saluting orders are stamped and sealed. Nora, deliver 1800 hours sharp. Record his reaction, my lawyer loves visuals. They share a knowing grin. Nora steps outside, storm clouds turning charcoal against the afternoon sun. Her rideshare pulls up, she climbs in, sets destination, home, final arrangement. Stopwatch clicks, 2 hours to eclipse. 1704. Mr. Ojo finishes drilling the last titanium bolt. He hands Nora a velvet pouch of new keys. Ojo, locks changed. Old cylinders, destroyed. Nora, bows slightly, your precision is legend. She tips him generously. As his van exits, Nora retrieves the suitcases from the attic staging area, rolls them to the front gate under spitting rain. Each bag bears a laminated collage, chats, brunch transcript, kiss photos, labels in bold, property of Kola and Lami, returned with interest. She props Kola's favorite leather duffel against the Samsonites, balances his PlayStation atop like a cherry on schadenfreude cake. A folded letter sits beneath the PS logo. Close-up of the letter, voiceover by Nora. Dear Kola Adeyemi, you disrespected your crown. Now crawl with your clown. Lease revoked, locks changed, funds reassigned. Your next step depends on your last shred of dignity. Nora, sovereign in residence. Thunder cracks loud enough to rattle car alarms. 1800 hours on the dot, Kola's SUV swings into the driveway. Process server Kahind steps from the shadows, body cam blinking red. Kola, bewildered, who are you, guy? Kahind, formal service of process. Petition for divorce and freezing order. He presses the envelope to Kola's chest, Kola reflexively takes it. Kahind, into camera service completed, 1800 hours, witness present. He gestures to Madame Beezy filming from her balcony. Kola strides to the front door, key grates, refuses. He jams harder. Nothing. Rain pelts. Lami, lugging designer shopping bags, shrieks, open it. Kola pounds the door. Inside, Nora listens to Chopin, feet up, sipping hibiscus tea. The new locks mute the chaos to a dull percussion. She texts Ajayi, trespass attempt documented. Outside, Kola notices the Wi-Fi SSID on his phone, cheaters be gone, signal taunting weakly through brick. Kola, voice cracking Nora. This joke's gone too far. Lami, seeing the collages she printed our chats? That's psycho. Kola unfolds the letter, raindrops smudging ink. His lips move, reading crawl with your clown. A neighbor's names a phone, TikTok goes live at 1807. Lami, screaming at Nora through the door, you can't do this. We'll call the police. Nora, calm, from intercom, feel free. Present them the lease and court order taped to your bag. Indeed, each suitcase side holds clear pockets with stamped documents. Lami's ringtone interrupts, bank text, transaction declined. Account restricted. She wails. Inside, Nora sets down her teacup, starts a slow walk upstairs, every step a drumbeat. Neighbor comments flood the live stream, sis upgraded chess to 5D, queen move. Rain intensifies. Kola drops to his knees, palms on wet concrete, fury fracturing into disbelief. Kola, hoarse, to the sky, Nora please, talk to me. Intercom clicks again. Nora, dialogue ended when loyalty did. Kindly vacate the premises, you're blocking the gate. She presses a button, automatic rollers nudge the suitcases forward, forcing Kola and Lami onto the sidewalk. Camera flashes from neighbors, thunder roars approval. In a final cinematic tableau, headlights from passing cars strobe across the soaked collages, receipts glowing like unholy stained glass. Fade out on Nora closing her bedroom curtain, a serene smile framed by maroon nails and the ticking rose gold stopwatch. 1812, downpour, compound gate. Kola's knees soak on the pavement. As he fumbles with the dripping letter, a neighbor's teenage son, Toby_JNR99, angles his phone for a tighter TikTok shot. Comments sprint up the screen, plot twist alert. Someone call Nollywood. Kola's vision blurs, rain or tears, even he can't tell. He refocuses on Nora's looping cursive. You disrespected your crown. So now crawl with your clown. Nora, sovereign in residence. A QR code at the bottom intrigues Lami. She yanks the page, scans it. A YouTube short autoplays, a 30-second, slow-motion montage, Kola kissing her at Arte Bella Spa, Lami bragging at brunch, the joint account alert, each clip date stamped, overlaid with Afrobeats and Nora's calm voiceover. Nora's VO, royals don't shout, they document. Within 10 minutes, the short rockets into Lagos WhatsApp circles labeled real-life telenovela exploding head dot. Across town, Nora sits in a rose-scented lounge at the spa, eyes closed, earbuds in. Aide's secure line buzzes. Ade, sis, you lit the internet on fire. 200,000 views and counting. Nora, serene fire purifies. Ade, hashtag crown and clown trending number 3. Nora smiles, sets phone to do not disturb, sips ginger tea, and watches the rain paint the window. Back at the gate, Kola, desperate, dials Nora. Inside, her phone vibrates once, then routes to voicemail with a custom message. If this is Kola, documentation speaks louder than excuses. Leave your apology with my lawyer. Toby's livestream captures his reaction, chat explodes, Omo, she even ghosted the call. Meanwhile, Lami, mascara streaking, shrieks at Kahind, still calmly filming. Lami, stop recording. This violates my privacy. Kahind, flat public sidewalk. Also, your Exhibit C. Lightning splits the sky, freeze-framing the couple's humiliation. Just then, Mr. Ajayi's driver returns with a notice taped to their car windshield, unauthorized occupants, vacate immediately. Kola slumps against a Samsonite, raindrops drumming like gavel strikes. For the first time, the swagger in his shoulders deflates. Kola, to Lami, weak maybe, we should go. Lami, go where, Kola? My lease ended last month because you promised me this house. Kola rips open the PlayStation case, retrieves an old house key, useless now. He hurls it into the gutter, the splash echoes his sunk illusions. Cut to Twitter feed, memes bloom, Nora photoshopped as Queen Nefertiti booting out clown-nosed royals. Influencers stitch her YouTube short, praising elite composure. In under an hour, #CrownandClown tops Nigeria's trending list. End beat, Toby zooms on the letter in a puddle, headlights skim over the ink, viewers spam crown emojis. 1835, inside the house. Nora returns, toggling the alarm before slipping into plush slippers. She walks to the foyer, pauses by the oak door. Outside, Cola pounds again. The bolts thud but never budge, Ojo's titanium artistry. She raises a Bluetooth speaker, presses play, Fella's authority stealing. Saxophones wail like ancestral smirks. Nora, speaking to the door you taught me force. Let me return favor, through form. She strides to the kitchen, where a laptop splits into 4 CCTV quadrants, gate, driveway, porch, street. Each feed is screen-recorded, time-coded. On screen, Lamy lashes out, smacking a suitcase. A laminated collage pops free, skidding to Cola's feet, brunch transcripts. He stares at his own smirking face from 2 days ago. Cola, voice cracking Nora, I'm still your husband. Nora, into intercom husband is a title maintained by vows, not volume. From behind, Madame Beezy slips through the side entrance with a cooler. Beezy, whispering pepper soup delivery. Queens shouldn't cook angry. Nora, hugging her you're a gem. Together they watch the driveway monitor. Police patrol lights glide by, but Ajayi's morality clause footage already emailed to HQ ensures any complaint from Cola will boomerang. Outside, Lamy attempts diplomacy. She kneels on Chanel slides, voice buttersoft. Lamy, Nora, sister, woman to woman. Let's talk. Nora, calm conversation happens in court. Evidence table seats plenty. She disconnects the intercom. Thunder booms as if applauding the mic drop. Inside, Nora sets a gold pen beside a blank notebook. Title, Rebirth Roadmap. Under Section 1 she writes. 1. Finalize divorce settlement, retained 70%. 2. Launch UX Masterclass mini course, pre-launch list 5K. 3. Schedule TEDx talk, elegance as strategy. She dots every I with a flourish, even as Cola's muffled pleas drone like distant traffic. 1905, power flicker. Nora's inverters kick in, outside, the compound streetlights die. Cola's figure becomes a silhouette framed by lightning. He tries the back gate, fails, tries climbing the fence, slips on moss, lands hard. Toby's camera catches it, chat floods, turn him to meme. Inside, Nora dimly recalls their first date, Cola's charisma, her naivete. She flips the memory like a coin and pockets it, spent currency. She texts Ade, all cylinders holding. Ade replies with a gif of Queen Beyoncé adjusting her crown. The door stays shut, the storm rages. And for the first time in months, Nora's heartbeat sinks not with dread but with jazz, pepper soup, and possibility. 1922, public sidewalk, livestream angle. Lamy's composure shatters. She claws at the laminated evidence, ripping papers like confetti. Her scream pierces the rain, a raw note that even the thunder pauses to hear. TikTok live viewer count vaults past 380K, commenters dissect every frame. Sis thought she was the upgrade. Rain can't wash that L. Cola's phone buzzes non-stop, calls from HR, his mother, even his pastor. He answers none. The joint account app still frozen. He tries his corporate card, declines. Cola, to Lamy, voice low, stop yelling, cameras are everywhere. Lamy, unhinged, laugh too late. We're Nollywood's newest actors. Across Lagos, Nana Akua, a viral content commentator, hops on IG Live. Nana, let's break down this masterclass in composed revenge, #CrownandClown. Chapter by chapter. Clips of Lamy's brunch mockery, Cola's driveway meltdown, and Nora's QR montage loop on breakfast TV teasers within the hour. At the gate, a bolt of jealousy sparks in Lami's eyes. Lami, you said your wife was boring. You said she'd never fight. Kola, horse eye, miscalculated. Nora, hearing through CCTV speakers, chuckles and notes the line for future podcast material. Lightning strobe reveals a press van parking nearby. A journalist in raincoat waves a mic. Reporter, Mr. Adeyemi, any statement on alleged infidelity and eviction? Kola, covering face, no comment. Lami lunges at the camera, security drags her back. Her scream dissolves into guttural sobs, mascara tributaries mapping defeat. She sinks onto a suitcase, rain flattening her wig. Inside, Nora sets her journal aside, walks to the foyer, and, for the first time, opens the peephole shutter. She meets Kola's eyes, desperation swirling like floodwater. In that silent stare, a decade compresses, wedding vows, broken promises, final rupture. She mutters only for herself, closure granted. Then slides the shutter shut. Social media, 2004, the clip of her peephole stare becomes the night's most shared gif. Caption, when the Queen checks the scoreboard. Brents join the bandwagon, Banks tweets secure your crown with our savings plan. Even the National Electricity Company posts a meme. But inside, Nora's world quiets. She powers off monitors, proof secured, then diffuses lavender oil, letting the doorbell's dying echoes fade. 10 o'clock a.m., 1 week later, secret seaside spa outside Lagos. Sunlight refracts through jade green waves. Nora reclines on a bamboo daybed, crimson pedicure drying. A mocktail, virgin hibiscus fizz, sweats on the tray. Her phone pings but she ignores it, choosing instead the hush of surf and gulls. Amaka arrives in linen trousers, waving court papers. Amaka, settlement draft. He capitulated fast once sponsors threatened dismissal. Nora, reads 73% assets, sole ownership of the house, plus public apology? Amaka, his brother recorded him sobbing, went viral. Reputation damage clause sealed the bargain. Nora signs, fingers steady. Amaka, you're a folk hero. TEDx called, they want elegance as evidence. Nora, smiles tell them, next quarter. They clink mocktail glasses. Cut to news ticker, Adeyemi Tech CCO resigns amid viral scandal. Lami, now offline, sold her influencer camera to pay legal fees. Back at the spa, Nora slips into a warm stone massage. Flashbacks flicker, lip gloss discovery, silent screenshots, thunderous eviction, now distant drums behind the Serenity Choir. She exhales a decade's weight. Post-massage, she opens Instagram only to soften worry of FOMO. Her account, dormant for years, now teems with 289k new followers after Ade posted a single photo, Nora's maroon nails holding a stopwatch captioned time favors the patient. She drafts her first post, a tranquil ocean shot, no face, just waves. Caption. Healing tastes of salt water and quiet victories. Spiral shell sparkles. Within minutes, like soar past 40k, comments flood with crown emojis and thank you notes from women citing newfound courage. Nora closes the app, powering off the noise. She picks up a slim book of haikus, sips mocktail, and lets the pages rustle like palm leaves, peace sounding like poetry. 1 year later, new Ikoyi townhouse, housewarming livestream. Ring lights frame a minimalist living room, warm wood panels, framed UX blueprints, lush bird of paradise plants. Nora, in a tailored white jumpsuit, addresses 1.2 million live viewers. A discreet scarlet crown pin glitters on her lapel. Nora, smiling welcome to my creative nest, proof that peace can build palaces. She pivots camera to a sunlit office, vision boards for Crown UX Academy, plaques from Fast Company and Forbes Africa 40 Under 40. Flash montage. Nora on a TEDx stage, audience on their feet. Vogue Africa cover, Rise of the Quiet Queen. Screenshot of her Sapphire account, 8-figure balance. Back to live stream. A delivery team wheels in a massive, ribbon-tied package. Nora unwraps it, an oversized chessboard carved from reclaimed teak. The inscription, from checkmate to recreation. Nora, to chat each piece carved from lessons, betrayal shaped the rooks, patience the queen. Comments explode, teach us strategy. Masterclass when? She segues. Nora, today, Crown UX Academy opens enrollment, scholarships for women pivoting after setbacks. Link below. She clicks, confetti animation bursts on screen. Across town, Kola watches from a modest apartment, emotional gravity drags at his features. He scrolls chat, sees thousands cheering Nora. He types a comment, hovers, then deletes. Instead, he powers off the phone, reflecting on the cost of a crooked heart. Meanwhile, Lami hosts a bargain makeup tutorial stream to 54 viewers. A troll types how's #crown and clown, she ends the live abruptly. Back at the townhouse, Nora thanks viewers, walks to the balcony. Ikoi's skyline glitters, monsoon clouds smolder purple, nature's velvet curtain. Madame Beezy, Ade, and Amaka mingle below, laughter drifting up. Nora addresses the camera one last time, voice low. Nora, remember, silence isn't surrender. Plan, protect, and when you move, move with elegance. May every betrayal finance your rebirth. She blows a kiss, ends the live stream. Fade to her alone on the balcony, sunset crowning her silhouette in molten gold. She pulls out the rose gold stopwatch, clicks it shut, time, at last, on her side. Roll credits, soft Afrobeats, title card, FIN. Packs, tweets, reels hooks. Voice-over narration for each chapter. Thumbnail taglines and visual mood boards. Just let me know how you'd like to leverage Nora's legendary comeback. The end.